Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are welcome once again to another session of Arabic fluency class. Now, this is a conversational class and we are treating Madinah Book, and let's look at lesson. We are currently on lesson 5, number 6 of lesson 5. Number 6 of lesson 5. So what we have here, we're basically treating Al-Idofah, which is the same thing we are currently treating in our grammar lesson. So the question here we have, can someone read? I need someone to read this question here. Sister Mutia, yeah, you can read that. Oh, Brother Rufa, let's read. Just want to the class of engagement, yeah. Yeah, let's read the instruction. Yeah. Okay, so if no one is ready to read that, so we have this a question. Okay, so we have صحيح التركيبات صحيح التركيبات التالية. So we have a sukun here that makes this verb a command verb. Okay, so but because we have alif lam right here, so we are going to say صحيح التركيبات. So you give this sukun, this ha a kasra when you are pronouncing it. صحيح التركيبات التالية. So you are told to correct the uh the following expressions. So it is meant to be a jumla اسمي مركب إضافي. It's meant to be okay an إضافة phrase. So what we have here القلم الطالب. Okay, so which we say it is supposed to be. I think I asked us to do it, to go through it. Okay, so I think it's part of the assignment. So I believe everyone knows what this one is supposed to be. So we have to correct this expression. It's supposed to be an Idofah expression. Okay, so everything here written is wrong, is written wrongly. So then I think I give us as an assignment to practice with. So now I believe from what we learned in our grammar lesson, we know what this is supposed to be. So I'm going to do this one. So alone. We have al-qalam al-talib. From what we said, this is supposed to be mudaf. This is supposed to be mudaf, and al-talib is supposed to be the mudaf ilayh. And from the feature of mudaf, it does not have alif lam. So you remove the alif lam. So you are left with qalam. Qalam al-talibi. Qalam al-talibi. Okay, so that is the correct expression. So mudaf does not take alif lam. In this case, it's gonna be qalam al-talibi. Okay, so let's try to do the rest. Now I've also explained number 7, Muhammad. Say yeah, Muhammad. So this is another معرفة المنادى المقصود بالنداء. So ya Muhammad. We know that we are calling Muhammad. So the moment you had ya, you remove the tanween. Ya ustadhun becomes ya ustadhu with one dhamma. And that makes it a ma'rifah. Khalidun becomes ya khalidu. Originally, Khalidun is a ma'rifah. And then when you add the ya to it, it becomes, you remove the one of the tanween, it becomes ya Khalidu. Waladun is a nakira. But the moment you say ya waladu, it becomes a ma'rifah. Because it is al-munada al-maqsood bin nidah. It is the one you call and you actually intend you intend to call the person. You know the person you are calling, not just a random person. Okay, so now that's why it is like that. So here you are taught to read اقرأ وقت مع ضبط أواخر الكلمات. You read with the right expression, with the right voweling. Okay, can someone read this? Yeah, let's at least do something right here. Yeah, what? Yeah, response? Yeah, what is
Ya
that?
Aliyu.
Again, sorry.
Ya Aliyu.
Yes, Ya Aliyu. Initially, it is Aliyun. So we say Ya Aliyu with the introduction of the Ya. Yes, the one, this one. Yeah, what? Someone else? Sister Mutia?
Abbasu.
Yes, Ya Abbasu. Are we together with Sister Mutia? Please, we need to ensure that you're following. So Ya Abbasu. Okay? Ya Abbasu, because it is initially Abbasun, which is tenwin, but the moment you put Ya, it becomes, one of the tenwin is dropped, of course. So that's what we have there. It is already a marifa, so the Ya does not make it a marifa. It's just, it makes the tenwin to go away. Okay, let's read this. Sister Mopia, are you with us? I need you to read this. So we
Shay.
have,
Okay.
these two together. Yeah. Yeah, I'm listening.
Sheikh. Sheikh.
Okay, in full.
Ya
Pronounce it in full. Pronounce it in full with a full ending. Please.
Shaykhun.
Shaykhun. Please
Shaykhun.
try to work on the way you pronounce kha. Shaykhun. Yeah, please. Shaykh, not shaykhun. Okay, it's not kun. The kha is not pronounced as k. It's pronounced as kh. Shaykhun. Can you try again? Can you try that again? Shaykhun.
Shaykhun.
You really have to work on it. It's the letter is from the throat. It's just like when you are clearing your throat. That's the way it sounds. Please try to work on it. Try to exercise your throat. So there must be a vibration in your throat. It's just like when you are clearing your throat or when you're trying to throw a flame. Or when if you have had someone snore before you, you see that sometimes or most times the sound comes from the throat. That's the way it is. So let's assume you want to throw up. You want to clear your throat. That sound that comes out, that vibration, shaykhun. That's what we have here. So it's not shaykhun. Okay, please, can you try and work on that? So it's very important. Shaykhun, yes. When we have shaykhun, now we have ya. What does it become?
Ya Shaykhun.
Ya shaykhu. Bidhamma. Ya
Ya
shaykh. Yeah. Again.
Ya Shaykhu.
Okay. Ya shaykhu. Okay. Barakallahu fiqh. So that's what we have there. And then the rest follow the same. They follow suit. They follow suit. Now, all right. So the next one, ya rajulu. That's what we have there. Ya yasir. We have yasirun. Ya ammaru. Because ammaru is because it's initially ammarun. Okay. So ya doktorun. Ya dokturu with a single dhamma. Ya dokturu. Okay. So I think we are good with this. So for our test, let's try to ensure that we have what's it called? Our keyboard should be able to write Arabic because we're going to test something. We're going to still write one or two things in Arabic in the test, inshallah. So we have اقرأ المثال الآتي اقرأ المثال الآتي ثم كون أسئلة مثله مشيرا إلى الصور التالية. Now let's look at this instruction. اقرأ المثال الآتية ثم كون أسئلة مثله مشيرا إلى الصور التالية. You're told to read the example. المثال example. Read. اقرأ. Read the example الآتي, the following example. And then ثم كون أسئلة, form questions like it مثله مشيرا إلى الصور التالية, following the pictures you see in front of them. You follow the pictures you see in front of them to ask a question. Now, we have a book here. So we say Kitabu man hadha. Kitabu man hadha. Right? So we are asking a question. So Kitabu man. The relationship between Kitab and man is Idofah relationship. So we are required to do the same for this pen. You form the same question. So now how do we form it? Yeah, number for what to ask for this pen, we want to form a question similar to that. How do you say that?
قلم من هذا.
Barakallahu fi qalamu man hadha. Qalamu man hadha. So we have a shirt, qamis, and we have bait. So we can ask, baytu man hadha wa qamisu man hadha. Okay? Sariru man hadha, and so on and so forth. Now we have ismun as a name. So you want to say the name of the boy. That is Idofah. So you have to combine ismu to the walad. Ismul waladi, the name of the boy. Muhammadun. Wasmul binti Zainabu. Take note. Wasmu is not what ismu. The moment you have the word before it, this hamza becomes hamzatul wasl. It is initially hamzatul wasl, but when you had wa, comes wasmul binti Zainabu. Ismul waladi Muhammadun. Wasmul binti إضافة. واسم البنت زينب. اسم المدرس حامد. ما اسم المدير ابن. For ابن is ابن خالد. إضافة. ابن خالد في المدرسة وابن حامد في الجامعة. Okay. ابن المدرس في الفصل. أين ابن المدير. Take note of the way I say it. أين ابن. You don't say أين ابن المدير. أين ابن المدير. Okay, you joined it. أين ابن. So أين ابن المدير. أين ابن المدير. So when you join this way, it shows you as a good user of the language, as a professional. Okay, so أين ابن المدير. Now we're told to read the following. Yes, this has to involve us communicating. Now this instruction, concerning the instruction right here. Yeah, let's try. Yes, I need someone to read that. Yes.
Now, let me try.
Yeah.
اقرأ ما يلي مرائيا قواعد النطق همزة الواسل.
Hamzatul Wasl. Barakallah fiqh. That's a good effort. Iqra. It's always good to try. I mean, we don't have to shy away from trying. Iqra ma yali. And I'm impressed the way you do it. You try it. Barakallah fiqh. So we have Iqra ma yali. Mura'iyan. It has to be mu. With the dhamma. Mura'iyan. Qawa'ida. قواعد النطق بضم قواعد النطق همزة الوصل. قواعد النطق همزة الوصل. Now let's look at this. نطق همزة الوصل. What's the relationship between these three words? Not even three words. From here, these four words. What's the relationship between them?
The Idofah relationship.
Yes, all of them are connected by Idofah. We'll do this when we get to complex Idofah. Complex Idofah. قواعد نطق همزة الوصل. قواعد نطق همزة الوصل. You can see that this is مضاف. It does not have alif and lam. No tanween. This is another مضاف. It doesn't have alif and lam. No tanween. It is another مضاف. No همزة no alif lam. No tanween. And then this is the last now. Al-wasl. So qawaid, it goes to nutuq. Nutuq is mudaf ilayh for qawaid, and then it becomes mudaf ilayh, mudaf again for hamza, and so on and so forth. So this, once you understand the connection between two words, two nouns, you'll be able to read anything. اقرأ ما يلي مراعيا قواعد النطق أمزة الوصل. It says read the following. مراعيا. Read the following. مراعيا, observing. قواعد, the principles of pronunciation of Hamzatul Wasl. What I showed earlier. I've explained to you the pronunciation of Hamzatul Wasl. Okay, so especially in the beginning, it can be pronounced with E or U, depending on. Can someone remember what it depends on? You can read Hamzatul Wasl with a E or with a U, depending on what?
The third letter after the Hamzatul Wasl.
Thank you, Barakallah. Depending on the third letter after Hamzatul Wasl.
The vowel of the third letter.
The third. So, with the exception of words like Ibnu, in this case, we don't say Nun, because Nun is the third letter. So, if we were to go by that, okay, so we'll have to say Ubnu, but no. But this is already 3-letter words. So, it's not 4-letter words like the ones we treated. So, Ibnu, names like Ibnu and Ismu, they're not part of the rule, the principle that we gave, because they're already 3-letter words. In fact, they are 2-letter words, except for the fact that the Hamzatul Wasl is, adjunct to them, to allow us be able to read. Okay, so they are basically 2-letter words. So, Ibnu. Now, can someone read this, Sister Mutia? Your turn. Yeah, you have to read this. Yeah, let's do that.
Ibnu Muhammad fil Iraq.
Yeah, في العراق.
في العراق وابن محمد في الإند.
في what? Again?
في الإند.
Why is it in there? Why did you say fatha? Why not dhamma? Why not kasra? Why fatha? We did this in lesson 4, fi, and we did this also in our, in our grammar lesson.
في الإند.
Again?
Hindi.
Yeah, fil hindi,
في
because of fi.
الإند.
Yeah, that's it. Fi. You know what fi is? Fi is harf particle of jar. So whenever it is, yeah. So we say, and we talk about it, right? So
Yes.
fi and the rest of them, they will give you a noun a kasra. If it's singular. Now another thing is this one. This is what we were learning here. The pronunciation of Hamzatul Wasl. You said wa ibnu, which is wrong. What's the correct expression from what I said earlier? How do you suppose? What's the correct pronunciation? Wa ibnu is wrong. So what is the correct pronunciation?
وهبن.
No, you don't have to. This Hamzatul Wasl will not be pronounced. Once you have your wa, wabunu. So that's what we said. It's not wa ibnu or wa ubnu. Wabunu. Yeah? So the moment you have a letter before the Hamzatul Wasl, the Hamzatul Wasl will be omitted in pronunciation, not in writing. So this is what you are pronouncing. Okay, wabunu. Although it will be written there, but it's not going to be pronounced. Is that right? So wabunu.
Yes.
So that's what we want to learn. Yeah, wabunu hamidin fil hindi. Okay. Yes, your turn again, Sister Mutia. You have to read these, at least 3 of them. Yes. Number 2 is what?
خرج ابن طبيب من البيت.
Is it Ibn al-Tabibu or Ibn al-Tabiba or Ibn al-Tabibi?
ابن طبيب.
Why did you say bu? Why should he have a dhamma? So what is the relationship between Ibnu and At-Tabib?
Idofah relationship.
Exactly. So if it is Idofah relationship, which one is mudaf and which one is mudaf ilayh?
Ibn Tabibi.
Exactly. Ibn Tabibi. So that means that At-Tabib is mudaf ilayhi, which must have a kasra, is it? If it's a singular word.
Yeah.
Okay, please take note of this. And this is why, this class is necessary so that we can practice, you can converse, you can communicate, and then until you can apply what you've learned. Okay, Ibn Tabibi. Min al what?
Min al-bayt. Baytu.
Okay, is Ibn al Baytu?
Al-bayt. Min al-bayti.
Yeah, Min al Bayti, because Min is harful jar. Mi and Fi are the same. Yes, they are both
Yeah.
harful jar. They give you now a kasra. They give you now a kasra. So we say min al bayti. They give you now a kasra if that now is a singular. Now is a singular now. Okay, and then if it is broken plural. Okay, so min al bayti. Now let's take note. Kharajabunu. You have to connect this jim and the nun and the ibnu together. So kharajabnu tabibi. Because we are reading now. When you are speaking is usually loose and may not necessarily follow some the rules. So if you are speaking, you can say kharaja ibn al-tabibi. That's if you pause. Kharaja ibn al-tabibi min al-bayt. That's you because you pause. And that's why now.
Please, that kharaja, is it noon or nice? Is it supposed to take dhamma or fatha?
Yes. Thank you. This verb we're gonna learn. When we get to verb, we're gonna learn the types of verb that they have. We have lazim and muta'addi. Just like we have transitive verb and what? An intransitive. In English, we have transitive verb and we have intransitive verb. So kharaja is an intransitive. What do we mean by intransitive? Lazim. It doesn't take object. For example, if I say it went out, it doesn't take object, does it? It doesn't. Right? It went out. So it is intransitive. Any verb that does not take object is intransitive. So ibn is the one that is doing the action. So it will not take fatha. It is when your noun is an object, that is when it is under the influence of the verb, that it takes a fatha if it is singular. But in this case, it is the one doing the job. It is one doing the action of kharaja. Kharaja means to go out. So, ibn kharaja ibn tabibi. Sister Mutiya, did you understand that? So kharaja ibn. That's what we want to learn here. Kharaja ibn tabibi min al-bayti. So, Brother Rufai, do you understand the verb now? This verb, do you understand the explanation on it? So,
no.
This verb is not a transitive. It doesn't take object. It's an intransitive. It is lazim. So, ibnu is the one doing it, doing the action of going out. So, kharaja ibnu tabibi min al-bayt. Sister Muqtiya, can you do it again? Can you read again?
Kharaja ibn tabibi min al-bayt.
Min al-bayt, mashallah. Kharaja ibnu tabibi min al-bayt. Okay, so I'll give Sister Muqtiya one more chance to read another one. So you're reading 3, Mother will read the rest of the 3. Okay, so number 3, yes. Sister Muqtiya, you read number 3. Yeah.
Dhahaba dhahaba ibn.
Yeah, you have to connect it.
Dhahaba ibn tajir illa suk.
Okay, this is at-tajir.
At-tajir.
At-tajir. The ta has a fatha. لتاء أزمت التاجر. Can you try again? التاجر.
التاجر.
Not تاجر, not التاجر. التاجر.
التاجر.
Yes, thank you. That's the way to do it. So ابن التاجر. ابن. Can you repeat that? ابن التاجر.
ابن التاجر.
ابن التاجر.
ابن التاجر.
Okay, yes. That's what Ibn al-Tajiri. Okay, so now we're expected to connect the Dhahababnu. So you say Dhahababnu. Babnu. So it's not Dhahaba Ibnu. Dhahababnu Tajiri. Dhahabab. Dhahababnu. Dhahababnu Tajiri. Yeah.
ذهب ابن التاجر إلى السوق.
إلى السوق.
إلى السوق.
Yes. ذهب ابن التا. Please take note of that. Ta. The ta will go up long. It's going to be long. ذهب ابن التاجر إلى السوق. إلى السوق. Okay, so it means the son of the Tajir means trader. The son of the trader went to the market. Okay, so please let's take note of that. Yeah, Bularufayaton. Let's read. I wanted to read 4, 5, and 6. Yeah.
Now, اسم المهندس فيصل واسم الطبيب مسعود.
Yeah.
مسعود.
Yeah, اسم المهندس فيصل, not فيصل, not فيصل. The saw does not have met. فيصل. فيصل. واسم الطبيب مسعود. واسم الطبيب مسعود. Okay, number 5. Yes, number 5.
ما اسم الرجل.
ما اسم الرجل. ما اسم الرجل. Yes. ما اسم الرجل. ما اسم الرجل. Okay, so we have that. Number 6.
ابن من أنت.
Yes, ابن من أنت.
أنا ابن وزير.
Yeah, أنا ابن Yeah, أنا ابن الوزير. أنا ابن Yeah, can you try again? أنا ابن الوزير.
أنا ابن الوزير.
Yes, mashallah. So that's what we have there. So we have الكلمات الجديدة. We have here الرسول, الكعبة, الاسم, الابن. Okay, العم, الخال. We have all these words. So we all know these words. العم means what? What's the meaning of العم? Yeah. Yes, العم is uncle. Okay, الخال. الخال, aunt. العم, that's uncle. Okay, from so الخال, aunt from mother side. No, الخال, yeah, خال is brother, uncle rather. It's still uncle. العم is uncle. الخال is uncle. Now, what is the difference between العم and الخال?
العم is maternal uncle while خالو is maternal.
Thank you. That's beautiful. Al-Ammu is paternal, from one's father, the uncle of your uncle from your dad's side. Al-Khalu, your uncle from your mom's side. That is more paternal and maternal. I think we understand that. So Al-Haqibatu. Yeah. Yeah. And then we have a Sayyara. I think we know all this. A Shari'. Shari is street. Street. Okay, so street or avenue, depending on, so avenue or street. Now, مغلق, closed. تحت, under. هناك, there. المهندس. Okay. Now we have this. سيارة المدرس. Looking at this is what? سيارة المدرس is what?
The teacher's car.
Yeah, the teacher's car. What's the connection?
Idofah connection. There's مضاف and مضاف إليه.
إضافة, yes. علاقة إضافية. So that's why we have this سيارة is مضاف and مضاف إليه. So we did this in our grammar lesson already. Okay, yeah, so now we have الدرس السادس, lesson 6 now. Lesson 6. Now the topic started with هذه. So هذه, it means what? This. So it's a feminine, it is اسم الإشارة for the feminine word. So we have here هذا ابن حامد وهذه بنت ياسر. هذا ابن حامد وهذه بنت ياسر. All right. So now ابن حامد جالس وبنت ياسر واقفة. So now if we look at these expressions, we see that your mudaf can stand as a subject in a jumla ismiya. We'll talk about that in a grammar lesson. ابن حامد جالس وبنت ياسر واقفة. Okay, so now can we read this? من هذه? Yeah, let someone get engaged in that. من هذه?
هذه أخت المهندس.
Yes, هذه أخت المهندس. Yeah, sister Mutia. Yeah, can you read that? Yeah, waiting for your response.
iya أيضا
Yeah.
مهندسة
مهندسة أهي أيضا مهندسة. Yes. So هذه أخت المهندس. This is the engineer's sister. إضافة. أخت, sister. المهندس, the engineer. أهي أيضا مهندسة. Is she also an engineer? Yeah. أهي أيضا مهندسة. Is that okay? لا هي طبيبة. لا هي طبيبة. So that's how to create in dialogue. Okay, so with these little expressions. Yeah, سيارة من هذه? So we have سيارة. Can someone read that? هذه
سيارة المدير.
سيارة. The يا has a شد. هذه سيارة المدير. So we have ما هذه. All right. So yeah. ما هذه what? ما هذه مكواة. Yeah. Sorry again. Yeah. Yes. هذه مكواة. Yeah. هذه مكواة. So which means what? هذه مكواة. What does it mean? All right. This, what does that mean? This is an iron. Yes,
An
much.
iron.
Yes, thank you. This is an iron. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Liman. Liman هذه.
Whose is this?
Yeah, whose is this? What does it have? The next one, what's the response? All right. هذه.
هذه لخالد.
Yeah,
Khali.
لخالد. Yeah, thank you. هذه لخالد. هذه لخالد.
لخالد.
هذه لخالد. This is for Khalid. Yes, next one, brother Rufa. Yeah, let's read a set of this. Yeah, let's read that. Yes, I'm waiting. Let's read this. Brother Rufa.
دراجة الناس هذه.
الدراجة. Again, الدراجة. Yeah.
الدراجة الناس هذه.
أنس. أنس. الدراجة أنس هذه. Is this Anas's Hannah's bicycle? This is Anas's bicycle. Yeah. الدراجة أنس هذه. Then it was a response. لا. Yeah.
هذه دراجة عمار.
Yeah. هذه دراجة عمار. هذه دراجة عمار. Yes. هذه. Yeah. هذه جديدة.
هذه.
Okay. Yeah. هذه ساعة. هذه what? Yeah.
جديدة.
Okay. هذه ودراجة أنس قديمة. ودراجة
الناس.
أنس. It's not أناس. أنس. أنس.
أنس.
Yes.
قديم.
Yeah. ودراجة أنس قديمة. And Anas is bicycle is old. Yeah. So it's old. هذه now. What's the response? هذه ساعة
علي.
علي.
هي جميلة جدا.
هي جميلة جدا. هي جميلة جدا. يا جدا rather. هي جميلة جدا. Yeah.
It is very beautiful.
Yeah, it is very beautiful. Okay, so let's finish what we have on this page. Yeah, هذه yeah. هذه هذه what?
هذه بكرة الفلاح.
هذه بقرة الفلاح. هذه
بكرة الفلاح.
يا بقرة الفلاح. Alright. هذه بقرة فإذا إضافة right. هذه بقرة فلاح. هذه بقرة الفلاح. Alright. Next one. هذا what?
أنف.
Yeah, hand
وهذا. وهذا فم.
Yeah, وهذا فم. هذا أنف وهذا what? What does it mean? What does that expression mean there?
This is a nose and this is a mouth.
fair, mashallah. هذا أنف, this is a nose. Okay, وهذا فم, and this is a mouth. Okay, barakallah fikum. So let's master this. So let's try everything on page 34. I mean 35. Okay. All right. So now that's what we have there. So we did something similar here. This is something similar. Plus, I want you to us to try this. اقرأ مثال وكون جملا على غراره. So you are told to read the examples. وكون جمل, and follow the جمل. Okay. وعلى غراره, on in the same format. Follow the form sentences على غراره, based similar to it. That's what they're saying. So Muhammad talibun and all of that. من الطالبة. All right. So these are the number of expressions that we have. Okay, so please let's try as much as possible to work on these exercises. So we don't know which one will be hard for the test. Okay, so we have a number of so I think we did this, right? So here is a part of the body. هذه أذن وهذه عين. This is أذن, ear, and وهذه عين. Can someone tell me why أذن is feminine? عين and أذن, why they are feminine? Yeah.
Because they come in pairs.
Yeah. Yes. I've had that. I've had Mr. Bulal. How about Sister Motia? What do you want to say?
Parts of body that comes in pair.
Barakallah. Part of the body. That word part is important. Part of the body that are impaired. So that's what we have. هذه أذن وهذه عين وهذه يد وهذه رجل. Yad, this is hand and this is leg. Okay. So هذه يد وهذه رجل. So inshallah, let's stop here. So the assignment, Iqra waktub, read and write. That's what you have for number 1. The number of assignments here. Okay, then number 2, it's just is an oral test. Oral ma hada, what is this? Wa ma hadi. Okay, so you mentioned everything you see in the picture. Please try to do it. Try to mention it offhand. If you cannot remember, check your book. This is a test. So this is going to help you, think fast and also help you in communication. So let's try to do that. Okay, so we have, the rest. So inshallah, we stop on this lesson. Let's try to attempt all the exercises there. They might come out, we don't know which of them will be out in the test, inshallah. So let's try to do them as much as we can. All right, is that taking place? Is that clear?
Yeah.
All right, so may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us and then grant us a full understanding of the course.